Good morning. It's a Monday. It's the last Monday in Vlogtober. It's a Bones Day. Let's do this. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm coming off a weekend of both busyness and rest, which has been really nice, really necessary. I don't know why I keep trying to convince myself that I'm going to work on the weekends, because I'm not. And it is tremendously helpful to my mental state and my physical state when I actually accept that about myself instead of being like, we gotta do all the things. No, the weekends are meant for rest. So I've been doing that, especially this weekend because PMS has been raging. The problem has not resolved itself yet, if you know what I mean, but we're getting real close. My temperature, according to my Aura Ring, which is just the coolest thing. I love checking my data every single morning, but my temperature dropped this morning after about 2 weeks of being in like the plus. It gives you like a plus or minus for your body temperature, and I've been up all for like 2 weeks, and this morning is the first time it dropped, and that's usually a sign that Aunt Flo is going to show up. I am hoping she comes today, not just so my hormones start to regulate themselves again, but because I want this to be so wildly accurate. Like, it would just make my day if it came today because my temperature dropped according to my ring. How cool would that be? Anyway, so I'm in a pretty positive and energized mood, all things considered, because based on where I'm at in my cycle, I should feel like crap, to be honest with you. But I felt like crap most of last week, and this week, today, I actually feel pretty rejuvenated, which feels really nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. This weekend was spent watching Squid Games. I don't know. Yeah, we almost turned it off, and then we got intrigued, so we continued to watch it, and we watched the entire thing. And I still don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I do know how I feel about it. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. But it was also so intriguing. It was one of those like psychological thrillers that like many times I sat there and I was like, who came up with this crap? Like, what sick and twisted person had to come up with this idea to begin with? But also, I understand why it's so popular, because it gets you. It gets you. Anyway. That was the relaxing part of the weekend, which was of course not relaxing because that kind of screws with your brain, doesn't it? Ooh. Anyway, I also sang at church this weekend, which was wonderful. It was so nice. I'm always in such a happy place when I go and do that, even though it's hard work and everything. And lo and behold, y'all, I wore my braces on Sunday. I have not worn my braces over to that church yet. I wore my braces on Sunday, and wouldn't you believe it, I had energy to do meal prep and things like that the rest of the day yesterday. I came home and I sat for a little bit, about half an hour, to and I ate some food, you know, kind of refueled myself, got myself ready to go, but I didn't have the physical exhaustion crash that I have had previously after singing in the morning, because I wore my braces today. That's the only variable that was different. The only variable. It's amazing what happens when you actually use the adaptive equipment prescribed to you for an ailment. That's all. Like, why didn't I do this before? Am I going to probably start wearing my braces more frequently to perform? Yes. Yes, I am. Because why? It helps my energy. And at the end of the day, more energy means more productivity and more things and more happiness and less burnt out feeling. So if you need an adaptive piece of something for any reason, do not be ashamed to use it, because it will help you. That's why it was prescribed to you. Use the thing that helps you. Anyway, today I have a couple of goals. I am not lifting today, although part of me feels like I should, but because Aunt Flo is literally like, she's knocking. She's so like, and I don't work out during my period. So I'm trying to decide like, what do I do here? Do I take advantage of the fact that like she technically hasn't officially showed up, so I should lift today? I don't know. But what I do know is that regardless, I want to take advantage of the fact that I'm feeling energized and get 10,000 steps today. My steps have been severely lacking, and that needs to stop. Other than that, I'm just kind of tracking my food, doing my thing. I'm officially temporarily done with coaching with my coach. I'm still open for business to do the coaching, but my last day with her was yesterday, and we are on a hiatus until my fat loss phase in January. So I told her, I'm like, I'm signing back up with you. Mark your calendars. This is the date that I want to start and everything. So like, it's coming, but we're taking a couple months off because there's no sense in me paying her just to kind of chill in maintenance mode, when I'm perfectly capable of doing that by myself, and I can reach out to her if I actually need anything. So I'm coach free for a couple of months through the holidays, and so I'm just kind of living my life, doing my thing. I'm trying to decide on, because I have this freedom now, like what kind of things maybe should I dabble in? Should I dabble in like a day of intuitive eating? Should I dabble in a day of not tracking? Should I dabble in a weigh in on a Monday and not track all week and weigh in on a Friday? Like, I'd love to hear your opinions. I have time. I have time to kind of mess around and see, like, experiment with some things, because I'm in maintenance, and that's great. As long as I don't go overboard, that's the goal. Like, that's all I have to do. And it's one of the reasons that like I might dabble in like a day of intuitive eating or something, or like based on what's intriguing to you guys. Give me your opinions. What would you like to see with my newfound food freedom until my fat loss phase? Obviously, I will be documenting the entire fat loss phase come January. But for now, I'm just kind of hanging out, doing my thing. Some days might be high, some days might be low. I don't know. So let me know what you guys want to see. But at the end of the day, I'm, in general, going to continue to track because I need that accountability. And that is why I hired a coach to begin with, even though I am a coach. I need somebody to keep me accountable. I don't know, maybe I should tell my friend to have me check on my tracker. Although I feel very secure in my tracking right now. Like, I just kind of do it. And I just, you know, I'm eating enough food. My maintenance calories are around 2,200. So I'm eating enough food where I feel like I'm always content with my food. I'm always content. If I go over, it's maybe 100 or 200 calories. I frequently clock under and have to go, should I beef this up a little bit? So I'm very content at this number, which is the entire point of maintenance. So I'm not too worried about going overboard as long as I'm just keeping my eye on things. Knowledge is power. So as long as I'm tracking, I can go, oh, like if I don't track, it's very easy for that one serving of M&Ms to turn into 2.5 servings of M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? Like, without even thinking. So as long as I'm measuring and just writing it all down, I'm perfectly satisfied on the number of calories that I get. So I'm just kind of chilling here, waiting for the next great thing. So I want to track my food today. I'm going to get my steps in today. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, but right now I'm feeling really good. I have a coaching call that I have to hop on, and all in all, it's a Monday that I can't complain about. I have a bonfire to go to tonight, which is super cool with the ladies of worship team. It's going to be cold, so I'm not excited about that part at all, but socialization. I've been enjoying that lately, kind of getting out there in safe increments, like meeting up with people that I know are vaccinated and hanging out in smaller groups. When the girls of worship team have been getting together, we've been gathering outside. So it's like, it's good. It's good. Happy Monday.
Before I take this apart, I just wanted to prove that I finished it. 1,000-piece puzzle, springbok, which means all of the pieces are really, really unique shapes. Super fun. But now it's time to destroy it.
Oh, good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday now. Did I continue to vlog yesterday? No, I did not. Yesterday ended up being a mildly emotionally stressful day because I chose to elevate something that didn't need to be elevated yet. Have you ever had one of those where it's like, it's mostly like, yes, the thing is worth having feelings over, but there is no reason to have extreme feelings yet. That's what happened to me yesterday, and thanks to PMS and me wondering where the heck Aunt Flo was to add, more panic to unnecessary, completely and totally unnecessary panic to my day. It was just a emotionally rough day. Hormones were heightened, and I just couldn't. I didn't do much yesterday. The bonfire I was supposed to go to actually got canceled because the host was sick, and the other host had a baby 3 weeks early. So they're like, we're just gonna cancel it, and I was not even mad about it because I just wasn't in the headspace. It probably would have been good for me to go and be social with people, but I was totally fine with like curling up. And we had a late dinner of tacos because apparently there's like an onion thing happening right now where there's like a salmonella outbreak or something. And the onions that I prepped to make meatloaf for, we did not actually know where they were from. I never looked before I threw everything away. So my prepped onions were not ready for meatloaf making. So I made enough taco meat to have tacos yesterday, and we're gonna have tacos tonight, and it's gonna be great. And I had a taco salad bowl because I didn't actually want tortillas, not because I can't have them, because I can. I opted to not eat the tortilla because I wasn't feeling it. So I had siete tortilla chips, which are so good. They're so good, and they're clean. They're cassava flour based and avocado oil and all the good stuff, and they're so freaking tasty. So we had a late dinner, and then we curled up and watched the Panthers game. For those of you who don't know, we're a hockey household. My husband loves the Florida Panthers hockey team, so by default, by obligation of marriage, I have to watch hockey. So, so we did that last night, and it was fine. And then lo and behold, right before bed, Aunt Flo showed up, and so this morning I woke up feeling terrible. So it's just been great. It's been great. So no workout for me today. I'm laying low. I did get my 10,000 steps in yesterday. Happy day. So I'm just laying low, and I'm kind of just doing stuff around here and doing a little bit of cleaning, doing a little bit of reflective journaling. I'm thinking about doing my November power sheet, my November tending list today. Even though we haven't had our Patreon goals discussion, which is Thursday, my patrons get to come on Zoom with me, and we get to discuss goals and goal setting and just help encourage and inspire each other and let us know what's on our mind, help us create action plans and all of that. But I'm thinking about starting my tending list today. Yeah, so that's what's happening. You guys are out a daily vlog, but you know what? My heart and mind wasn't in it yesterday. And I'll be honest, my heart and mind's not in it today, but I wanted to hop on here and tell you what's happening. So, this is your sign to get some water in your day and do what you need to do for you. I have to take a moment and sing the praise of this $5 Strands of Lights single strand that I got at Target. Those twinkle lights I showed you in my last vlog, maybe 2 vlogs ago, can't remember now. It's perfect. It sets such a perfect mood in my office in the evenings. Big fan. What's up, friends? I wanted to tell you a little bit before I closed out this really randomly pieced together vlog. I know it has been a weird week and I haven't been picking up the camera for all the reasons, but I did want to touch base with you and tell you that I got my colors done yesterday, Wednesday, and I had a fantastic time. What I mean by getting colors done is I got a color analysis done where I was actually draped with a bunch of different colors from different color seasons, and everyone falls into one of 4 seasons, and the whole process is to help you figure out which season of colors you are so you can curate a wardrobe that best suits your skin tone. And for me, drum roll, I'm a summer, which was very, very close to what I thought I was. I thought I was a winter, turns out I'm a summer. So the winter and summer colors are the cool colors, look better in silver, have blue, cool undertones. Autumn and spring are warmer and have yellow undertones. And I knew that I was a cool tone. I mostly knew I was a cool tone. I was pretty positive, like 98% positive I was a cool tone. And I thought that I was maybe a winter, but was just afraid to be like kind of that bold. Turns out I'm a summer, which interestingly, when I used a free app, I can't remember what it was called, but I did like a free color analysis thing. They told me I was a summer too, so it wasn't wrong, which I just found very, very interesting. But all that to say, I got draped in all these different colors and analyzed, and it was so cool. When we were trying to figure out if I was cool or warm, the analyst would literally take like a warm toned of one color, so like a warm red, and then a cool red, and layer them on top of each other, and we would flip it. We would cool red, warm red, and did this with all the colors: cool blue, cool purple, warm purple, cool green, warm green. And as you watched in the natural light, you watched in the mirror, and you could see when it was cool, and it's like, okay, you're looking good, you're looking bright. And as soon as you removed the cool and did the warm, you could see my face yellow. You could see my under eye bags sink in. It was the most fascinating thing I've ever seen. And like, I knew that warm wasn't my jam, but like that was validation. Like seeing it in real time, it was crazy how my skin transformed. And then when she put the cool tone back, it was like my face brightened up, my eyes got brighter. It was like I put a filter on. It was so crazy. So all that to say, I am now a summer. I'm gonna put a picture here of like my before and then me with my summer colors. What's really cool about these pictures is the only thing on my face that changed is the lipstick. There was no additional makeup, no additional bronzing, no additional blush, anything. The colors draped over me are what made that skin tone change. How crazy is that? So now what am I gonna do with this information? I am a summer. This means that I now have a little wallet of like colors, and I understand that like my neutrals are not warm browns. My neutrals are cool browns and like rose browns, sort of that kind of shade, and navy, not black, which is gonna be a really hard transition. I do not own navy. I own a couple of like summer blue dresses, and I do own a navy dress that I haven't worn in a really, really long time. But in general, most of my neutrals are black. Always have been. And now it's helping me go forward, and like for Christmas, I can ask for things in the summer color range, and ask for maybe like a navy pair of dress pants. And over time, I can start to curate a wardrobe based on my summer colors, which will guarantee that everything will look right on me. It's such a fascinating thing. And since I want to work on cultivating my style in my closet in 2022 and beyond, this was a logical first step. It was an investment. Getting your colors done is like $200 something. But it's really fun and really valuable information. So it was a really fun treat to give myself, and I'm glad I did it. And I'm excited to see what this means for my wardrobe curation going forward. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about getting my colors done. It was super duper fun. And yeah, so on that note, I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys. If you managed to get to the end of it, gold star to you. Comment below with a gold star. Let me know you got there, because I know it was a hard one. But I will talk to you guys in the next Vlogtober vlog, which will be commencing very, very soon. And by commencing, I mean ending. Words, yo. But I've got some stuff to share, so I'll talk to you later.